the way they process it. You somehow made it, which is good, but a lot of kids don't. They just can't grasp the concept of how, like how to think and how to learn. You know what I mean? I mean, because you're given a chapter in a book, and you're told to look at it and do some problems in it, and that's what you do. You do it, and, look at some problems, and then you know what I mean. But these kids, man, they end up like they make it harder than it is. Like it like defeats them. You know what I'm saying? They become defeated very quickly, and like if you don't have good parents, that's another thing. But if you have, I mean, aptitude make up for that. So if your parents don't know the subject matter, or they haven't done it in years, or they're too busy to help you, your own capacity will probably be enough, like to grasp it. But like come college time, if you're not used to doing that, you're gonna be left behind quickly. Because that's not an easy, like you just don't do that. It's not a so it won't be that hard. Like I said, if you guys practice, it's really not that hard.
Yeah. In 6th grade, like my friend, he kept sleeping through the PSSAs. Like one day, he had to go to the principal's office. And, like he spent like the whole day there.
Wow.
Like at the end of the day, he came back done. Yeah, like a part of it.
It's like I said, it's just the way it's suggested. I say if all these kids are on those things, everyone sees them as like a detriment. Like, oh, everyone's on that Instagram, you're on Facebook all day. Okay, use that. Like, you could use that easily. You know what I'm saying? And the kids will just eat that shit the fuck up, dude. If like kids can go online and learn how to like set up wallpapers for their phones and shit, I'm pretty sure they can learn this like subject. You know what I mean? Like it's not that difficult.
Yeah.
You get them to do what the fuck you want them to do, man. What the hell? Get them to learn this shit. Yeah. So a lot of school, a lot of like public school, it's just copy what's on the board. That's what's gonna be on the test. You do what you saw on the test. You just copy it back, right? But like when you go to college, it's a different story. When you go to college, you have to learn. When you go to college, the class is just gonna be all lecture, and then you do all the homework, and you do all that shit yourself. So there's no collecting. They don't collect homework or anything like that. You just read the book in your spare time, and then you come back, and then he lectures on where you're supposed to be at, and then you get the test, and then you get.
And nigga, like if you wanted to take those,
nigga, it took me 7 years to fucking get my associates. It took me 7 long, arduous years. It took me fucking ever. That shit. Yeah, you do the test and you pass. So the test you would have to study for on your own, and having trouble, like, and kids have a lot of trouble knowing what to study, right? I mean, you can't read the whole book, when you have 5 other classes that you want to take. You know what I'm saying? You can't do that. So you have to read. A lot of kids, what they do is they record the lecture, and then they play it back when they're at home. So the problem with that is if you're gonna go to sleep, listening. If you're gonna go to sleep listening to it live, you're gonna go to sleep listening to it recorded. So just it's weird. But like, if you, so what you should do is you should. What I think you should do is in that case, if like the lecture itself bores you, you just look for keywords and look for keywords and copy his presentation notes. That's fun. Like PowerPoint, like mass sends it to you guys, and and just try to get it as best you can. Expose yourself to it as much as possible. However boring it, dumbass subject. It gets boring. Some subjects, but you shouldn't have too many boring subjects if you pick a major that you want to go to. Like, I mean, high school, don't do that in high school. Like, just do all the classes, regurgitate everything. Just copy and paste. Copy in your mind, paste in tests. That's what you do. That's what you should do. Don't think you're gonna learn shit. Don't think you're gonna learn shit because it's all gonna come. You're gonna get it all over again in college. It's gonna be the same. You know what I mean? It's gonna be the same shit over and over and over. Unless you love scholarships. You know what I'm saying? Unless you got, you know, unless you're school oriented, I wouldn't worry too much about school. I was school oriented and it still didn't work out the way I thought it would. I didn't do nearly enough work. Yeah, but when you go to college, pick a major you want to, you know, pick a major you basically want to see yourself doing for the rest of your life. You know what I'm saying? You can, you know, and some college might not be for you because, like I said, I don't think I said that. I said it in a podcast, but sometimes technical schools, or if you have learning annexes where you're at, you know, if you have learning annexes, that's a great alternative. If you just want to work, like if you're not a school kind of guy, and you want to go like, okay, I just want to be like an electrician. You know, you could study doing that and then just go from there to work. You know what I'm saying? You can do that. But but learning never changes. So no matter what you do, you still gotta, you know what I mean? But a lot of people might be more focused if it's more focused if it's something that has to do with a job they want to get to. I like it for the novelty. I like to learn. I like to go to school for school's sake, so I pick very hard as shit to do classes, and it takes me forever, and I take my sweet time, which is why it took me forever to get my associates. I just like, you know, I just did it like that. And fucking there's this channel, not channel, there's a service called Coursera that'll help you too. Helps you learn stuff. Yeah, you just want to, you know, some people just want to fucking make money, man. Some people just want to just, you know, I like to learn. So that's why I go to school. I genuinely like to learn, you know. Big bam boom. But some people might think. Some people, you know, they don't think school's that important. So it's kind of.
And then they end up working at McDonald's.
Well, no, I mean that's not necessarily true. If they don't think school's important, you still need it, right? But you don't have to be. Everyone thinks you got to be like this school master. Like you just gotta get all the degrees and you'll be perfect. It's like no, it's just much the same way that like. Let's say you're out of shape, you don't have to fucking be bodybuilder level to be healthy. You just, you know, you can just have a good, you know, balanced diet and you know, work out at least 30 minutes a day, and that's all you need. So it's like for school's the same way. You don't have to get all the way to your doctorate to be financially secure. You could just really like, you know, being you could really like being an electrician. You could really like being a mason worker. Those guys make bank. Those fucking guys make hella money, you know what I mean? But you still gotta go to school to learn to do that. You can't just, you know, you can't just apply to work there. You gotta go to technical school to learn how to do it, and then once you get the certificate, you could continue on and you know, to I think it's called construction and I don't remember. Or you could just take that certificate and be like, hey, I have this certificate, I want a job. Give me, you know. They'll start you off real slow, but you know, you can do it. So I mean, The people who don't value school and don't want to work, I think, are the McDonald's workers. Because you got to do one or the other. You can't not do. Because you could be an artist. Those people work. Those people don't work, nor well, they do work actually. So, a lot of them work. They work for their craft, and then they see big payoff way later in the future. But how do I make school fun? Well, fortunately for me, the way I do school is the traditional way because that's the way I've learned. You know, that's the way I've learned to do it. I've learned to do it like, you know, read, you know, pages 51 to 40 something on, you know, math homework or whatever the fuck your textbook's called. You know, chapter 5, and that's what I do. I just read it on the way. And then, you know, I make more mental notes than anything, but because that's what I do. But make more mental notes, and then I do the exercises at the end of the chapter. Boom. That's all the fuck you gotta do. In high school, that's what I do. In high school, college is a different story, but high school, that's all you need. That's enough, right? I mean, even in 12th grade, that's all you're gonna need to do. Unless you have those like career classes where like you gotta fucking write out like work. The thing I hate the most is public speaking. So anything else is pretty much in the bag. You just that's all you gotta do. Just if you could do the exercises in the back of the book, it's a good idea not to worry when test comes. I mean, unless you're one of those people that get like nervous during tests. But if you do the exercises, that's gonna be exactly what it's like. That's all it is. It's really not that hard. The only time I worry is when you can't. But if you do certain problems in the back of the book, there should be answers to them. As long as you know why you fucked up, even if you got them wrong, you should be okay. Yeah, math is normally easy, especially with men. Men normally, you know, math is normally easier for men on a genetic level. Because we're good with numbers and spatial, and we're good with logic. For the most part.
I'm about to watch this movie. It's going to be so cool.
Hell yeah, watch that movie. Yeah, I really don't like public speaking. There's actually a speech class that I think I took online. And I had to make a speech at the end, and I barely passed it. I fucking barely passed it. It's I don't even know if it's irrational. I think it's irrational. I just, because I'm fucking streaming. You don't know. I mean, I can't tell you how many people are gonna fucking show up one day. 2,000 people. You know, watch my ass. But you know, I don't see any of your faces. So I think once that happens, I'll start to freak out.
Alright. I'll be right back.
But yeah, dude, just all you guys do is memorize English. Memorize English. For high school, memorize English. When you're in college, learning is going to be a different. You can learn however you want. That's why. So figure out how you learn. You know, visual, spatial. Do you learn by like listing? Do you learn by, you know, categorizing everything? Whatever. Do you guys do you have community colleges where you're at, Sonic? Wait, what the fuck?
Every time I watch a movie, I feel like I want to go to sleep. But I'm tired right now. I got tired all of a sudden.
Really?
And the movie hasn't even started yet.
Oh shit. Okay.
We're still going through a little introduction. Now I already feel tired.
Okay. What does do? Third set.
Surrender.
Yeah, I would do that first. Fucking learned it.